Hey guys, my name is Art. Welcome back. Oh, I'm going to do a channel spotlight on this channel called Viper Island. Now, so those of you who kind of know me or have been watching me for a little bit know that I'm big into G.I. Joe. Yeah, maybe that'll be better. I'm big into the G.I. Joe. Very big. As you can see this figure right here. Now, this is G.I. Joe Classified. Now, this channel right here, Viper Island, is supposed to be your go-to source for all things G.I. Joe. Podcast, fans, first talk show, weekly program. So every week he puts out a program, usually 30 minutes. Then he chops it up into like 10 minute pieces. And it says family and opinion based. As you see, I'm subscribed to it. At first, when G.I. Joe Classified figures came out, I was not going to buy these at all. I wasn't going to buy them at all. Until I saw this channel. It was in my recommended, and I decided to watch it. And all of a sudden, I got hooked on buying G.I. Joe. A lot of times you see me, not necessarily unboxing G.I. Joe figure, but I show you, hey, I picked up this G.I. Joe figure. I picked up this G.I. Joe figure. I picked up this G.I. Joe comic book and all this other stuff. And mostly my love for your G.I. Joe got ignited by this show. You probably can't see it very well, but this channel has 19,000 subscribers. So here's the question. What's going on with this channel? There's a lot going on in this channel. A lot. So what happened was, there's some controversy about this channel as well. Every week he does this podcast with his son. Okay? Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's a way for his fathers and sons to bond. Okay. Now, think about it. Some people have problems with children on the internet. Okay? I get it. I don't have children, but I kind of get that. One thing is that, for example, some of my Hero Click stuff is father and son, father, daughter, doing this together. So to me, it's like it all depends on your circumstances or the person you're with. Now, what usually now the allegations against this channel is that what happens, he scours the internet for G.I. Joe figure news, takes stuff from other people's channel, and then put it on his channel right here. Okay? That's what he does. That's what he's alleged to do. Okay? Sometimes he got caught. Because some people say this was on this was on this channel and your thing came out a couple hours later. If someone posted something, news, and then we'll have a couple hours later he does it. And they say, well, you should cite your source where you got this from, or you should cite the place where you got this from. He always talks Hasbro. In a lot of the videos I watch, he credits Hasbro, not individual people, because it comes from Hasbro, whatever. Okay. A lot of people say he's cringe and he's this and he's a thief and he's that. And I thought about it. In the fair use game, you can watch any channel, use bits and pieces of their channel, because technically a channel is not really copyrighted, really, in a sense. It's not. And maybe could be. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. But fair use means I can use it because there's lots of YouTube channels that what they call reaction. They look at YouTube, they look at TikTok, and they react to it. Some people get butthurt. Now, what happened was people allegedly called him out for doing all this, and he copyright striked them. Now, if that's what he was really doing, in my opinion, that's kind of like a bad move on your part. It's kind of like a bad move on your part, because you shouldn't. If someone complains that you're doing something and that's what you're actually doing, prove that you're not doing it. Okay, that's all you have to do. Okay, naturally, this is the internet, and people went after his son. And technically, I'm looking around here. You shouldn't be going after his son. Regardless of that, the child can't really defend himself. So why are you going after the son? Go after the dude, but not the son. And to me, I thought that was a big no. red flag for a lot of things. So let's take a look at. Now here's the funny thing: is you can't access this channel at all because what happened? It got shut down. So I'm trying to figure out what actually happened. So what happened is right here. So let's take a look at this now. Okay, this guy talks about Viper Island. I still shit, but you're gross. And I will strike down a... This the one talking about his channel's been terminated.
The channel.
Okay. Viper Swiper Island, the autopsy. Diaper Island, you know, calls him Diaper Island. This guy's F Viper Island. Viper Island situation. Elite Legends, a group that a channel that I watch, he talks about Viper Island all the time. Diaper Island again. Oh, here's a G.I.Joe channel, which I watch sometimes. Now what happened is, let me do that. Let me do that so that way I don't get copyright strike. He streamed, one time he streamed the G.I.Joe the movie, and of course Hasbro copyright strike them. And that's, you know, that's normal. Some people call them Parasite Island. Fake copyright strikes, fake copy strikes. Okay. Elite Legend talking about drama in the, you know, fair use scheme, because what happened is supposedly
in the world of Dr. Mindbender. That's
supposedly you come after him, he copyright strikes your client, he copyright strikes your channel. So, and I'm like, okay, but then again, he always talk about there's haters of it. There's haters. We don't pay attention to the haters. That's what he keeps saying. But the problem is, and my theory is that if you don't pay attention to the haters, why are you talking about them? Now, here's the funny thing. A lot of those channels that talked about Viper Island, I don't even watch because I find them pretty boring. I do. So the problem is that which means that he reaches and so basically what happens, this guy reach an audience that don't like those other channels for whatever reason, and he reached me a lot of times. Now I didn't ever talk to him personally online or anything, but it's what it is. So after I tried to do this video yesterday on Sunday, on Father's Day, and I couldn't get this far, and I'm trying to figure out because I'm subscribed to it. And every week I get a notification that, hey, a new talk show is on. Usually half an hour, and I'll say, okay, fine. I'll wait a couple of days and he'll chop it up into pieces so I can actually watch it. And I was puzzled. Supposedly someone went after him and they copy striked his channel. Basically what happened is that they say, like, for example, if I went to a channel and I showed some pieces of the channel, if that guy didn't like what I did, he could say, I copyright strike you. Or better yet, here's a better thing is, I did a reaction of a music video from Ice JJ Fish. Now what happened, as soon as I posted that video, I got copyright striked. But because it was copyrighted material, but the thing is, it was no suspension. It was just an automatic thing. But what happened was, allegedly, from the gossip that I got from some of my other, from my group, when the toy group I'm in today, he was in an argument with another person, and allegedly he doxed this person's location. Now, what does doxed mean? That means if I find out your personal information, like where you live, where you work, and all stuff and things like that, I post it online or something like that. And what happened is, and people, this is the internet, people being stupid, from allegedly, I don't know the real details yet, and I'm pretty sure it's going to come out, and it's going to come out if it hasn't came out already. These people start harassing this guy who's making a channel. Now the funny thing is, this channel puts out G.I.Joe news and figure news. Okay, and supposedly this person has a connection with the toy companies themselves, so his information is legit. Viper Island, people consider it a news channel, but I don't consider it news. I consider it entertainment. So that's why I had no skin in the game. A lot of people complained to me and said, "Why you don't like why you support this guy because he does this?" And I said, "Dude, it's entertainment for me. I don't look at this guy for news. I look at Hasbro for the news." So what happened was he doxed their location, and they got harassed. Soon as people found out about that, allegedly they copyrighted this guy 20. He got over 20 copyright strikes from a whole variety of people. Maybe some of the channels I highlighted, some of the channels there, maybe they copyright strike them. I don't know. And what happened was, when something like that happens, YouTube comes to you and say, "Hey, you got too many copyright strikes. We're gonna shut your channel down until we." And he's fighting it right now. So who knows? So I mean, and the way how I'm looking at it is this. Like I said, he has 19,000 subscribers. People told me he bought his subscribers. And I'm thinking, if he bought his subscribers, let me know how to do that so I can get over 1,000 subscribers. But then again, I said, well, here's the problem. If he bought his subscribers, how do you know this other channel didn't buy their subscribers? Of course, no one can give me this answer. Because I mean, if you could buy subscribers, show me how to do that so I could inflate my subscriber count. But the problem is that even though you could do that, your view count kind of shows something. So, like, for example, even though he had 19,000 subscribers, he was getting like 4,000 or 5,000 views every video. So that kind of tells you something that it maybe not be so fake. His subscriber count may not be so fake, but that's okay. Like I said, I don't have no skin in the game, and this is just a channel spotlight. And I was kind of hoping that I could show you bits and pieces of his stuff, but since it got shut down, I did this video way too late. I guess this started like the beginning of the year, and it accumulated now. But anyway, this was a very cool channel to watch, and the problem is he had a lot of fan interaction. I read some of the comments, and a lot of the fans, they supported his channel. Plus, he also showed custom figures, which a lot of other channels don't do. So that's where the engagement comes in. But anyway, that's just my viewpoint on Viper Island. And hey, if he comes back, okay, hopefully lessons are learned. If he doesn't come back, oh well, hey, there's more other channels I can watch. But here we are. This is a spotlight on the channel. All right. If you like this kind of info, I'm going to do this a little bit more. So head on down and leave stuff like that happens. This usual routine, and it's like 90 plus, and I'm kind of sweating. So talk to you guys later.